Yo, what's up everybody? This is a Novus Travel and Tourism channel, and we are eager to take you on a wild ride through Germany. Picture this, soaring cathedrals, buzzing city streets, lush forests straight out of a fairy tale. This ain't your average travel vlog. We're diving deep into the heart of Germany, especially with the Euros going down. Get ready to explore hidden gems, devour some seriously good food, and soak up the electric atmosphere of the European Championship. Let's do this! Alright, first stop, Berlin. This city's got layers, man. We're talking epic history colliding with modern art and a pulsating nightlife. You gotta hit up the Brandenburg Gate, iconic, right? Then walk the Berlin Wall. Feel the weight of history, you know? But don't get stuck in the past. Berlin's all about the now. Dive into the street art scene, grab a currywurst from a street vendor. Trust me, it's a Berlin thing. For all you museum buffs, Museum Island is calling your name. And when the sun sets, Berlin comes alive. Techno clubs, underground bars, this city knows how to party. One time, I was hanging out in Kreuzberg, super cool neighborhood, and stumbled upon this hidden courtyard filled with these crazy sculptures. Turns out it was a secret bar. That's Berlin for you, always full of surprises. Look, you can crash in a hostel for cheap or find yourself a swanky hotel downtown. Getting around's a breeze, the U-Bahn is your friend. Oh, and don't forget to chat with the locals. Berliners are straight up, no nonsense, they'll give you the real deal. Next up, Munich. Get ready for beer gardens the size of small villages, pretzels bigger than your head, and a whole lot of Bavarian charm. First things first, Marienplatz, the heart of the city. You'll see the iconic Glockenspiel, this giant cuckoo clock that comes alive with music and figures. Don't forget to make a wish at the Fischbrunnen fountain. Legend says it brings good luck. Now let's talk beer. Munich is home to Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival. But even if you're not here during Oktoberfest, you gotta hit up a traditional beer garden. Grab a stein of beer, find a spot under the chestnut trees, and soak up the atmosphere. And don't forget to try some traditional Bavarian food like Schweinshaxe, pork knuckle, or Weisswurst, white sausage. Getting around Munich is easy peasy. The U-Bahn and S-Bahn will get you everywhere you need to go. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and explore the English Garden, one of the largest urban parks in the world. One time I was in Munich during Oktoberfest, and I swear the entire city was buzzing. I met people from all over the world, drank more beer than I care to admit, and had an absolute blast. Munich knows how to party. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Ebenezer back with another chapter of our German adventure. This time we're diving headfirst into Hamburg, a city that's as raw and real as it is breathtakingly beautiful. Forget your preconceived notions of Germany. Hamburg is a different beast altogether. First up, the port. This isn't just any harbor. It's a sprawling testament to Hamburg's seafaring legacy. Massive container ships, sleek sailboats, and historic vessels all collide in a chaotic yet captivating ballet of maritime might. And speaking of collisions, let's talk about the Reeperbahn. This notorious red light district is not for the faint of heart, but it's an undeniable part of Hamburg's gritty charm. But don't let the red lights fool you. Hamburg's got culture in spades. Head to the Elbe Philharmonie, a stunning concert hall that looks like a giant glass wave crashing on the Elbe River. Trust me, the acoustics inside are as awe-inspiring as the architecture. And the food? Get ready for some serious seafood, my friends. From fresh off the boat fish sandwiches to steaming bowls of lobster bisque, Hamburg will have your taste buds doing the happy dance. Alright folks, buckle up because we're rolling into Cologne, a city that's steeped in history and overflowing with that infectious German Gemütlichkeit. And trust me, nowhere embodies this more than the Cologne Cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece dominates the skyline, beckoning you in with its intricate carvings and stained glass windows that could make a grown man weep. But Cologne isn't just about ancient architecture. This city knows how to have a good time, and nothing says good time like a tall, frosty glass of Kolsch. This light, refreshing beer is practically the lifeblood of Cologne, and you'll find it flowing freely in the city's many traditional pubs. And speaking of pubs, get ready for some serious nippy hopping. These cozy, wood-paneled watering holes are where locals gather to share stories, sing songs, and generally revel in the good life. And the best part? Cologne is super walkable, so ditch the U-Bahn and explore the city's charming cobblestone streets on foot. You never know what hidden gems you might stumble upon. Yo, what's up from Frankfurt, the city that surprised the heck out of me? I'll be honest, I didn't know what to expect from Frankfurt, but let me tell you, this city is seriously underrated. Forget the skyscrapers and the business suits. Frankfurt's got a heart of gold. And it all starts in the Römerberg. This historic square is like stepping back in time, with its colorful, half-timbered houses and charming market stalls. And speaking of markets, Frankfurt is a foodie's paradise. Head to the Kleinmarkthalle, a bustling indoor market where you can sample everything from local cheeses and cured meats to exotic spices and fresh produce. But Frankfurt's got more than just sausages and sauerkraut. It's also home to a thriving arts and culture scene, with world-class museums like the Stadel Museum and the Schöne Kunsthalle. And for those looking for a taste of the great outdoors, Frankfurt's got you covered. The city is surrounded by lush forests and rolling hills, perfect for a day trip or a leisurely afternoon stroll. Alright guys, we're moving on to Heidelberg, a city that's basically a postcard come to life. Think cobblestone streets, charming houses, stacked up hillsides, and a freaking castle perched right above it all. First things first, you gotta hit up Heidelberg Castle. It's this majestic ruin with a crazy history dating back to the 13th century. I'm talking emperors, kings, wars. You can practically feel the stories echoing off the walls. Now, Heidelberg isn't just about the past. Get lost in the Altstadt, the old town, and soak up the student vibes. Heidelberg University is one of the oldest in Europe. Grab a bite at a student pub, try some traditional German fare, maybe down a beer or two, and make sure to walk the Philosophenweg, the Philosopher's Way, for breathtaking views of the city and the Neckar River. Trust me, this is where you'll fall in love with Germany. Buckle up, because we're about to enter a real-life fairy tale. Neuschwanstein Castle is the definition of extra, and I mean that in the best way possible. This castle, nestled in the Bavarian Alps, looks like it jumped straight out of a Disney movie. Seriously, it inspired the castle in Sleeping Beauty. Built by King Ludwig II, who, let's be real, was a bit of an eccentric dude, Neuschwanstein is all about opulent interiors, whimsical towers, and epic views. Walking through this place, you'll feel like you're in a dream. Make sure to book your tickets in advance because it gets packed, and rightfully so. After you've explored every nook and cranny, take a hike in the surrounding forests, grab a bite at a local restaurant, and just soak up the magical atmosphere. This is one for the bucket list, my friends. Next up, we're rolling into Stuttgart, a city where horsepower meets high culture. Car fanatics, this one's for you. Stuttgart is home to Mercedes-Benz and Porsche, and their museums are like shrines to automotive excellence. We're talking classic models, concept cars, the whole shebang. Even if you're not a gearhead, you gotta appreciate the sleek design and engineering genius on display. But Stuttgart isn't all about cars. The city is surrounded by vineyards, so make sure to sample some local wines. I'm talking crisp Rieslings and full-bodied reds. Explore the city center with its charming squares and historic buildings, and get a taste of Swabian cuisine, a bit heartier than some other German fare. And if you're looking for some green space, check out the Wilhelma Zoological Botanical Garden, a unique combination of zoo and botanical garden. Stuttgart is a city that surprises you, so keep an open mind and an empty stomach. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Ebenezer back with another chapter of our German adventure. We're in Dresden, a city that's straight out of history books, but with a modern twist. You know how sometimes you stumble upon a place that just blows your mind? Dresden is that place. Yeah, the Zwinger Palace is amazing, a total must-see, but Dresden is so much more than just pretty architecture. Get lost in the Neustadt, the new town that's actually a buzzing hub of cool cafes and street art. Trust me, the vibes here are immaculate. And the food? Don't even get me started on the Saxon cuisine. We're talking hearty, delicious, and perfect for fueling up after a long day of exploring. Stay tuned because Dresden is full of surprises. What's up, everybody? We're in Leipzig, the underdog city that deserves way more hype. This place is a goldmine of history and culture, but with a super chill vibe. First up, the Battle of the Nations Monument. This place is massive, and the history here is heavy, but important to remember. But Leipzig is also about the music scene. Bach, Wagner, Mendelssohn, they all spent time here. Check out a concert or just soak up the atmosphere in a traditional Kneipe pub. And speaking of atmosphere, Leipzig has this energy, a mix of history and youthful creativity that's contagious. It's a city that's constantly evolving, always pushing boundaries. You can feel it in the air, you know? Leipzig, you've won a special place in my heart. So, there you have it, our whirlwind tour of Germany's top 10 destinations. From the iconic Brandenburg Gate to the majestic Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany has something for everyone. We explored bustling cities, charming towns, and everything in between. I hope this series has inspired you to add Germany to your travel bucket list. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe to Anova's Travel and Tourism channel for more epic travel guides. Until next time, keep exploring. Keep